Hello, my name is Jyotsna, and this is my second video reflection for our spring elective from. Um, I will be reading a short passage from The Art of Loving by Eric Fromm, and this is about erotic love, specifically the exclusiveness that is included in erotic love but is lacking in brotherly and motherly love. Eric Fromm says that frequently the exclusiveness of erotic love is misinterpreted as meaning possessive attachment. One can often find two people in love with each other who feel no love for anybody else. They are two people who identify themselves with each other and who solve the problem of separateness by enlarging the single individual into two. And earlier in this book, Fromm argues that the ultimate goal of humans is to overcome separateness, to feel connected to something larger than themselves. And so in erotic love, two individuals overcome separateness by enlarging the single individual into two. When I was reading this, I wasn't sure exactly what it meant. Does it mean that these two individuals fuse common characteristics or common likes or dislikes, or is one individual dominating both of them? So I was kind of confused by that part, by the enlarging the single individual into two. And then Fromm goes on, and he says the two individuals, they have the experience of overcoming aloneness. Yet, since they are separated from the rest of mankind, they remain separated from each other and alienated from themselves. Their experience of union is an illusion. And I was kind of confused by this part too, because they are overcoming separateness by being in love with just each other, and blocking out the rest of the world. And so it's kind of, as I interpret it, it's kind of like they have tunnel vision for each other, with each other standing at the openings, at the ends, and blocking the rest of the world out. And so they are unable to love the rest of the world or others besides themselves. And I thought this sounded pretty, this had a pretty negative connotation, that it even sounds kind of maybe egocentric, because both of the individuals are just focused on each other. They have total disregard for the rest of the world. But Fromm goes on and he says that erotic love is exclusive, but it loves in the other person all of mankind, all that is alive. And he says, it is exclusive only in the sense that I can fuse myself fully and intensely with one person only. And so I thought this sentence was a little bit more positive sounding, a little bit more open, and that through deeply loving someone else and having a really close relationship with someone else, those two individuals are able to love the rest of the world. And I was wondering, is it possible to love all of mankind through a relationship with a single individual? I guess it poses the question, are you able to love? Are you able to love the set of experiences you have with that individual, and kind of appreciate them as like a reflection of the rest of mankind, and so you can appreciate all the other individuals besides your two selves. So I was kind of torn between these two parts of the this paragraph, I guess, this section. On one side, it's it's kind of pretty negative, and it says that basically these two people, when they fall in love, they have no love for anybody else, and they're totally cut off from the rest of the world. But then it goes on and it says that in erotic love, it's exclusive, but the two individuals are able to love the rest of mankind through their love of each other. So I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, but I was kind of thrown off and a little bit confused about this. So maybe if I continue reading, it might make a little bit more sense, but just some questions to throw out there.